I still wet the bed and I'm 25 years old. How do I stop? Hey guys, it's your girl Courtney and welcome back to my channel. Y'all, I have been thinking about doing this video for the longest, but I kept on pushing it off and I said enough is enough. I asked you on Instagram and also on my community tab to send over the craziest things that y'all have done and the craziest dilemmas you've ever been in, and I will listen and I will not judge. Or maybe I will. Sometimes I can lie. If y'all have never seen this type of thing before, it was actually going viral on TikTok where people would just confess the craziest things they've done and we're supposed to not judge them.
We listen and we don't judge.
The engagement ring I got you is used.
What do you mean it's used?
Y'all sent so much and y'all sent even more stuff on my Google form. There were 700 submissions. Y'all are just ready to spill your secrets. This is a long story. I feel like this might be good though because they wrote it very nicely. So I want to trust that it's actually a good submission. Buckle up because this is a long one. So I've never met my dad. He ran off when my mom found out she was pregnant with me. There are no pictures of him anywhere and my mom hates talking about him. All I know is that he was emotionally abusive to her and a real a-hole. I, 25, have a thing for older men. Ooh, daddy issues. He said call it daddy issues. Yup. Or whatever you want, but I pretty much only date or sleep with men 40 and up. You're 25. My family doesn't know this or that I'm gay for the matter. Oh. It shouldn't be an issue. They just never ask. We don't really share personal things like that. And about 6 months ago, I met David at a club. We hit it off great. He's in great shape for his age, supposedly 43. Although that's a lie. He's actually 47 as I found out. Really attractive, charming, and a liar. Look, let's not forget he lied about his age. Why you gotta lie? You're already in your 40s. What's the difference? 47, 43? It's all the same. He left for a 2-week work trip a few days. I'm scared he's gonna say that this man he met is his father. Don't tell me that's what's gonna happen. He left for a 2-week work trip a few days after we met. He came back and I've pretty much been dating ever since. He has a lot of money and I'm kind of a sugar baby. I didn't tell anyone we were dating except 2 of my best friends. He also never met any of my friends or family and I never met his. This changed that last night. We were at a restaurant when out of the corner of my eye, I spotted my mom. Ooh, what? Your mom? Oh my God. I'm leaving. I don't care. I will find a way to end that date. My stomach hurts. Oh my God. And it's so scary because a mom can identify their child from a mile away. If you think you can hide, you cannot hide. We were at a restaurant when out of the corner of my eye, I spotted my mom. So I didn't know she'd be there. She had not seen us yet, but David noticed me looking at her. I'll forever remember the day his face changed when he saw her. What? What are we talking about? Why is he getting nervous? His expression went from his casual, charming smile he always had to this blank, panicked look. Do not tell me this is your daddy. I obviously noticed and got a really bad feeling. So I asked him what's wrong and he got up and excused himself. I kept asking him where he was going and grabbed him so he wouldn't leave. At this point, I was really confused and suspicious, but I would never have guessed what would happen next. I don't think anyone could ever prepare me for it. You were a writer. At some point, while he was getting up, my mother must have spotted us because next thing I know, she's next to our table asking what was going on. Oh my God. I couldn't really pinpoint her facial expression because it looked like she was horrified. But again, at this point, I didn't know David was my father.
Calling the police. Hello? Yes, this video right here. Jail time.
And she doesn't know I'm gay. David is visibly uncomfortable and looks like he wants to die. I assumed this was because he didn't want my mother to know I was dating someone of his age. So your dad is gay and you're getting with your dad. Imagine being the mom. This is the type of stuff that keeps you up at night. I was about to try and explain what was going on to my mom when she said, why would you go behind my back like this? I was so confused because again, I didn't know he was my dad. She probably assumed I had looked for and met up my dad without talking to her about it, despite her telling us how badly he treated her. To me, it seemed like she was acting crazy for no reason and thought she was trying to tell me who to date and what I should do. I told her I was just on a date with my boyfriend and I tried to grab David's hand, but he just jumped up and ran away. Jesus. Oh my God. I'm sorry, you tried to do your big one and say, I'm with my boyfriend, and tried to get up and leave with him and he ran away. He, who was your father. My mom looked like she was frozen in place. She just told me to get up and come with her. My mom excused herself to her friends, and once, oh my God, her friends were there? Oh my God. god. And her friends probably know who her oh my god. Her friends probably know who the man was and knows that's her son. They're probably thinking, why did he link up with his dad? Whole time, the mom just found out my son is on a date with his dad. How am I gonna explain that to my girls? I'm sorry, I'm taking that one to the grave. I am never telling a soul. Ooh, this is juicy. Once we were in the car outside, we just sat there in silence for what felt like 10 minutes. When my mom spoke, it sounded like she had been shot. It's like I know how she feel it. Well, I don't. But it's like I can imagine. You know, I'm an empath. She sounded so wounded. I think it might haunt me forever. She asked me who that man was, and I explained to her, and I went on about how much I loved him because, again, I was still thinking of David as my boyfriend and assumed my mom's reaction was because of his age or gender. I cannot believe that I went on about how much I romantically love my dad right in my mother's face. It makes me want to puke. Who sent this? I really want to meet whoever sent this because I feel like you probably didn't tell me everything. Like, I need to know everything. Like, what did he look like? I need photos. I need to match up everything because this is horrific. She told me he was my father and that she instantly recognized him. That talk was the most traumatic experience of my life. We just wept for a while in the car. I was howling. It was primal. How do I ever tell anyone about this? You just told me. And I just told... Wait, sorry. I shouldn't laugh. Did you know this was gonna be in a video? The worst part is, I think despite all of this, I still love David. Well, so... I'm gonna need you to go to therapy. Just like one session. Because there's no reason you should be in love with a man that was not there for your mom, was not good to your mom, abandoned her with 2 children, and also abandoned you. I know this is actually a very serious situation, so I really do feel bad, but you cannot be in love with that man. That's your dad. I still love David. Just writing that makes me want to throw up. Oh my god, I want to hug you. I'm so sorry. I know I'm like laughing and doing the most. Sorry, I laugh at a lot of things, but I am actually really sorry. Like, this is messed up. I tried messaging David, but I just don't know what to say. The last message I sent him literally just says, please call me, I love you. How do I ever look my mom in the eye again? I haven't left my room yet and I'm in tears again while we're... Oh my god, this is recent! Whoa. I thought this was an old story. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't even know your name. I'm so sorry. If anyone has any advice, it would be highly appreciated. Also, feel free to make dark jokes about this. It's my coping mechanism. I also did not proofread this as I don't think I can bring myself to read it again. Wow. Okay, well, you need to become a writer because you did a phenomenal job. I am so sorry. Like, I'm literally so sorry you're going through this situation. And if anybody in the comments can help my boy, please help him. Because I feel like I don't even have the right words to give you because I don't know. I've never even been in this situation. I don't even, oh my god, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. So I'm so sorry you're going through this. That was intense. So let's just like scroll and find something else that's lighthearted. I once crashed a wedding just for the free food and drinks. I made up a fake backstory, danced with random guests, and even gave a speech. Oh my god! About a couple I didn't even know. Worst part, I got invited to the family reunion and I actually went. They still don't know. Wait. How does the couple not know who you are? What? How did that happen? I'm not gonna judge you for that because I think if I really took control of my free will, I would do something like that. But my free will is like free, but like, you know, anxiety and, you know, fear gets in the way of doing what I really think about doing. But yeah, that's actually wonderful. I still wet the bed and I'm 25 years old. How do I stop? No, you definitely have a bladder issue. You need to go to a doctor and you need to start wearing diapers to bed. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about this one. It's like I want to judge you, but I really can't because I think this might be a medical condition. So we listen and we don't judge. Every time I get drunk, I somehow end up pooping my pants. So you also probably need to go to the doctor. Your anal sphincter is not working well. That is what I am fully understanding here. It seems like when you get under the consumption of alcohol, your sphincter just becomes relaxed and everything just comes out, which is disgusting. Get that checked. Are you taking too much fiber or something? What's going on? You're the type of person that need to just make themselves constipated. I don't know, because that's just bizarre. We listen and we don't judge. I stole my best friend's boyfriend because she said she couldn't imagine me in a relationship. What? Wait, what? Wait, this is a different level of petty. Why would you do that? You could have just told her that comment hurt your feelings. Come on. You took her boyfriend? Are you telling me there was no other thing you could do that was a little petty? That is some scary stuff. Fear people. That's the scary thing about like humanity. You never know what people are thinking. Her friend easily made one small little comment like, oh my God, I can't even see you in a relationship. I feel like people say that all the time. I feel like my friends have said that about me. Have they said that about me? But I feel like I get when they say it. I don't give love a girl. The idea of seeing me lovey-dovey with a partner is just foreign to my friends, okay? But to take her whole entire boyfriend is the extremist behavior I've ever seen. Like that's just, you're going a little too far. Don't you think? You don't think so? Come on. We listen and we don't judge. I enjoy when children are in pain or hurt. I don't know, it's soothing. You're a villain. I've never looked at a child in pain and thought, oh my God, I feel so good seeing you cry. What? If it's an annoying kid and you like hurt yourself, I'll be like, yeah. That's it. You said you just like to, and you enjoy when children, that's plural. That's plural. That's scary. You're a villain. Don't have kids. You the type. You the type. Let me not even finish my sentence. You the type. Oh my God, don't do it. We listen and we don't judge. I'm legit falling in love with this man and we're not even a situationship. Wait, what? We just talk every day and it's long distance. We met in December and hooked up then and there. Only had a few encounters. This isn't juicy or anything. I just wanted to put it out there. I'm in love with this man. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk. I need you to stop communication with this man because he might ruin your life. No, you're not even in a situationship. But why do y'all talk every day? No, you need to leave. I think you're gonna end up hurt. This is like a canon event. I've seen this happen a little too many times. Sometimes things don't have to be more than what it was. Okay? We listen and we don't judge. I sometimes steal the church offering money. This is so wrong. Why are you doing that? The church offering money? Come on. Oh my God. No, don't tell me that. What did I just read? I hope this is not true. We listen and we don't judge. I may or may not have a body pillow of you, Courtney. I made it myself. Sorry, not sorry.
Calling the police.
I think this is where we're gonna end the video. What do you mean? That is so scary. A body pillow of me? Can I see it? Send me a photo. I wanna see if I look cute as a pillow. Why do you have a body pillow of me? Oh my God, imagine you're talking to somebody and you go to their place for the first time and you see a body pillow of yourself just laying on their bed. I'll find a way to like leave immediately. I'm not gonna spend another second in that home because you might actually be trapping me in here. You might, and that's so scary. What? Nah, there's too many like poop confessions, which is kind of weird. Like someone said, we listen, we don't judge. I thought everyone pooped while they showered. I'm like so disgusted. I'm so disgusted. What are you talking about? What are you like? Are you squishing it through? Ew! Next topic. Someone said, we listen, we don't judge. I used to think you were an unemployment final boss when you would be posting videos in your room. I was. I was unemployed. I was extremely unemployed. Anytime I would get a job, I would quit. I couldn't keep a job actually. So then I just made videos in my room. That's exactly what I was. So maybe you're right. I was the unemployment final boss. We listen and we don't judge. I staged my own disappearance for 48 hours to see who would look for me. You know, I'm not judging you. Maybe it's the attention seeker in me and in you, but like, I'm not judging you. I get it, I get it, I get it. We listen and we don't judge. I've stolen up to $10,000 from my family members. $10,000 is a lot of money. To steal? What are you doing? And is anyone catching you? I'm judging you strongly. Because I think the scariest people in this world are the ones that can steal from their family. I think you're weird. Sorry. Oh my God, and you watch my videos. Sorry. You scare me. I cannot ever imagine trying to steal from my family. Like, I would just feel so guilty. Especially like if I take the money and like, they're like, oh my God, like I had this money and now it's gone, it's gone. I'll just be in the background just sad. Like, oh my God, I need to return it. I need to return it. When people like unalive others and steal from others, I can never understand it. Cause it's like, I feel too bad. I would not be able to do it. We listen and we don't judge. I cut off a friend for calling you ugly. You? I think you made a typo. I think you made a typo. Me? Come on. No. We listen and we don't judge. I lowered my standards for a guy just for him to cheat on me. And this is why we don't lower our standards, y'all. Every time you lower your standards, you're gonna be reminded as to why you should never do it again. Like, I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Extremely relatable. It's not fair, okay? Trust your gut and stick with those standards. Even if they're super, super high, stick to them because you'll never be upset. Or well, you might be upset, but at least you can say, at least I stuck with my standards. It didn't work out, whatever. But when you say, yeah, he wasn't even my type from the very beginning. Imagine somebody that wasn't even your type, that you think is kind of a little ugly, and they cheat on you. What? What are we doing? It's such an annoying experience to have, and I don't wish that on any of y'all.